And in this next one, we pretty much got a coin flip fight on the money line, and I tend to agree. I think this is a very close fight. Mackenzie Dern and Loopy Godinez. Both these girls are they're definitely threats in their top 15 level, but they've just been up and down with their performances, have not had consistency in the UFC, and haven't really reached the heights that maybe people thought. Um, but this fight, it's a pivotal fight for them because I feel like the winner is going to be able to stick around and be a viable contender, where the loser is going to be in a weird spot for their career. But um, yeah, I mean, Loopy, she did decent against Virna, to be honest. I mean, she was able to win a lot of the wrestling exchanges. It was just bad fight IQ again, which has been the issue with Loopy in a lot of fights, where she just made these mental errors and not competed in the areas where it would have been best for her, and it cost her the loss. Like, she went for leg locks, and engaged in the grappling with Jandaroba, where if she didn't do that, I feel like potentially she could have gotten that victory. So just some mental errors, but Mackenzie Dern, her last fight was also against a really tough fighter, and it was a great fight where she got hurt really bad, but won the majority of the fight. It's just she took the loss because she didn't do as much damage. Um, but when you look at how these two girls stylistically match up, I feel like the striking is going to be a lot closer than people think. I think people overrate Godinez's striking. She has good boxing and she has good power in her hands, but her reach is, she has a short arms, and she really struggles to close that distance. Her style, I think, is way too boxing oriented, and she's not necessarily that greatest athlete to close the gap. So if you can move around and not brawl with her, then her striking is not really too effective. She's not that high volume either. And in this fight, I don't think her wrestling is going to be something she wants to use. I don't see her trying to get takedowns, and if she does, I see her getting swept or put in a submission and either getting finished or losing that round just by being defensive on top throughout the whole time that she's there. For Dern, she just has to try to avoid brawling, which is a lot easier said than done for her. I mean, it seems like she devolves into a brawl in every fight, but I do think that she's getting better skills wise. It's just, I don't know if she's showing it. Like, I think her striking is getting better. I feel like she's the more athletic girl in this matchup. She throws straighter punches. I feel like she has the better footwork, and she's going to be moving around and making it hard for Loopy to get her offense going in the stand up. And I'm going to slightly edge it to Dern, man. I mean, I don't have a great conviction on this one, but I just feel like Dern is going to be the more athletic girl. She's going to go for a little bit more, throw a little bit more volume. You saw her fight with Jessica Andrade. It was competitive on the feet. She just couldn't take the power. And I don't know if Loopy's going to match that power. I feel like Dern will eat her shots better. And if Loopy makes those mental mistakes again, engages in the grappling, I think Dern will be able to bank around off that. So I feel like Dern is going to be the pick for me slightly here. So, like I said, not a lot of conviction on this one. This is not one of my more confident predictions, but I'm going to go with Mackenzie Dern to win this one.